Dumb,
Cool,
and weird
podcast.
Hey there, folks. This is Wesley Walker with the Dumb, Cool, Weird podcast. I'm here with Nick.
Howdy.
And Nick's cracking open his beer of the episode.
Coors for the whores.
Yep, that's today's beer is Coors Light.
It's almost being white trash and in trouble.
Yeah.
This is mountain white trash.
Mountain white trash, yes. And today what we're going to talk about is TikTok.
And degeneracy.
Yep. We actually watched a really interesting YouTube documentary about TikTok that, might I add, actually had really good sources to studies done about TikTok.
Let's pull up the name of the video so that our viewers can look it up just in case they want to rethink their TikTok strategies. You know, their TikTok addictions.
Sure, and the video will also be in the description as well. But basically what this video kind of goes into is about how TikTok was created by China to basically siphon our data from over here in the United States. And they tried it out on their own citizens first with a different version of it. It had like a different name.
So yeah, it was started by it was funded by the Chinese government through its own tech companies, so that it could do exactly what you said. And when they tested it out, they found the results to be really staggeringly amazing, and it actually focuses quite well with China's social credit system.
Which makes sense.
Of course. But the only big difference is that in the Chinese TikTok, it doesn't It doesn't reward degeneracy like the one over here in the West.
Yeah, the name of the documentary is TikTok is Worse Than You Thought, and it's from a YouTube channel called Moon, and it has that old school film from 1897 as the backdrop called Trip to the Moon. That's the
1897?
Yeah, it's like one of the first movies ever made. It's by George Méliès was the name of the director. But anyway, so if you get a chance, y'all should go check it out. We're going to put this in the description, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we'll talk about TikTok today and how it's leading to a lot of to a bad stuff, and that was actually a TikTok video that was on Instagram. TikTok is even invading like Instagram and other social media platforms.
Well, it helps when the metaverse promotes everything.
Pretty much. Well, I'm not saying that China's the only one doing this fucking fucked up shit. I think Facebook and Instagram's just as bad.
Well, you see, the problem is that China did it better.
Yeah.
Let's be fair about that. China actually found a way to do it better.
Yeah.
And they're using their soft power as a rising superpower to manipulate our society.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. I just, Nick, I've never really been that attracted to TikTok. I know we created a TikTok specifically for our podcast too, but like,
I don't use it.
Yeah, we've never really used it. I think we've maybe made 2 posts on there, and we keep getting some followers on there, even though we don't post on there, which goes to show that it's a really popular social media platform. Did the guy has he been working on this stuff?
I could text him. He actually wants to have a meeting with us regarding a lot of this stuff.
Where does he live?
He's all the way out in North Carolina.
So he wants to have like a face-to-face?
No, he wants to actually just do do a
Skype
Zoom.
Or Zoom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, he's definitely helping out. He liked what we were putting out there when it came to that stuff. So
Yeah, just let me know when he's available.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, we could probably hit him up later after this.
Sounds good. But yeah, I think that the TikTok thing is kind of a weird phenomenon because, Vine was kind of like that too, but Vine kind of just came and went like really quick. I think Vine was only around for 2 years?
Yeah, it wasn't very impactful.
Yeah, and it got bought up by Instagram. But TikTok's been around since 2015.
Yeah.
And that's a long lifespan for just a random social media platform like that.
Well, I think it's interesting is how a few nations have made it illegal, especially India, because we saw the negative effects on society.
Yeah, and India doesn't trust China, so
for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that it was actually it's still illegal for certain people to have it, depending on where they work.
Yeah, is India allied with us, or who are they allied? So, okay, so they're on our side.
Yeah.
Okay. So their military. I mean, do they have them? Like, how good is
Oh,
it?
their military will literally kill everything.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
You ever worked with them before?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, so actually I have a friend whose dad knows some interesting individuals in India who have said that their strategy with Pakistan would probably just be to obliterate everything.
Quick and swift.
I mean, you think about it, right? Like India is a subcontinent filled with over a billion people.
Yeah.
They're going like they'll probably arm everyone to the teeth and be like, "We're just pushing out," and go from there. But they don't trust the Chinese, and that's just because their relations have never been good. So you have to imagine.
So we're their allies across the sea.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think though. China just became allies with Afghanistan, probably working on Pakistan.
Are they allies with Russia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like that whole area right now is very contested already over the fact that Russia and the Ukraine might be going to war real soon. So
Yeah.
it's pretty big. But I think the thing that's crazy about it, like we were going back to TikTok and everything, is how in Chinese TikTok they actually reward people for doing the right thing, like going to work, becoming scientists, doctors, just even your day laborers. They reward people for like posting TikToks about that instead of like over here in the West where we're just a bunch of lip syncers and twerkers.
Yeah, I just don't like the videos, man. Like they don't really bring any substance to my life. I mean, it's just always somebody like going on there and being like, I was so scared to talk to this girl, but then I talked to her. And they do like that weird eye thing, and it's like, dude, shut up.
Dude, that's where you get all the TikTok historians and scientists.
Yeah.
And I hate TikTok. I know that the reason we have it is just to market our thing, but it's like, other than that, I really hate it.
I'll be honest with you, dude. If it wasn't for me working in the media, like entertainment, I probably wouldn't even have social media. I just don't like it.
Well, considering we need it because we want to grow the podcast as much as we can, it's just a good avenue.
Yeah, like if I was a biologist like I was originally going to be, you wouldn't even catch me on anything like that.
Somebody told me that what I should do is I should make TikToks about history, and I told them I'd rather kill myself.
No.
Because TikTok is where logic goes to die.
I'm just not into it, man. They're always just dancing, dude, or they're lip syncing, or they're like...
But the worst is how celebrities get on there to give themselves more clout.
Makes sense.
They're like... God, who's like the worst one, though?
What?
You saw the Michael Rapaport one where he gets snowballed?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with that?
It's hilarious. He was staged the shit out of it, though. Like, where he goes on his long, stupid rants, where he pretends he's angry about something. The guy's a great grifter.
Just look at it. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, is this supposed to be entertaining?
No, man, it's not. I love whenever you see people, like, wearing masks, talking about COVID, though, in TikToks. They're all degenerates, dude.
Like, what I ate from McDonald's. I don't care what you ate from McDonald's, dude.
But that's what I'm saying, right? This is the kind of shit that would get you like negative credit scores and social credit scores in China.
Although, I showed you that video. That video, that's not even from TikTok. I just like that video from YouTube. I think it's funny.
It's an orangutan just driving a golf cart.
Fucking golf cart, dude.
I've always wanted to give a gorilla a gun.
But see, that's why I liked YouTube back in the day, because originally it was just a platform where you just saw some random ass videos. These videos on TikTok, it's like a trend happens and everybody does that. I don't like that. What I liked about YouTube back in the day is whatever happened to just going on YouTube and just seeing a random ass video that just makes no fucking sense and it entertains you.
Yeah, that used to be Smosh.
Yeah, I remember that.
All I could think of, though, is the early days of YouTube where there was these African warlords
on there.
Yeah, and they're like but they gave a monkey a gun.
Oh, I've seen that video.
Yeah, where they gave the ape a gun.
Yeah, and the ape was like,
It's like actually starts firing it, and I'm like, man, what if we actually like gave a gorilla gun.
Did you ever see that video on YouTube where the fat guy was shooting the handgun and he like falls over because he's like too fat?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of really funny videos like that on YouTube.
You know, there was actually a big trend of fat people falling down on YouTube in the early days.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was, and it always had something to do with either like guns or a rascal scooter flipping over.
You just never see that anymore on YouTube. YouTube is all about content now. You never just see random videos like that anymore.
To be fair, though, I mean, if we really wanted to make a killing, we could just go to the grocery store near my house, start making TikTok videos of the animals we see in what I call the zoo.
Oh, God.
Dude, fucking a rascal brigade came out today. Like, if we made videos fat shaming people at the supermarket near my house, it's a gold mine. Because they're like fat and stupid.
They're fat and they're stupid.
You know what's great about TikTok? It really shows us that you could live in a amazing first world superpower and still be retarded. Like, you can actually survive being functionally retarded.
There's just so many things about it. It just really bothers me, dude. Like, it's just not good content either. There's like no substance to it. It's just people just doing random shit. Like, I've been, the video made a good point. Like, maybe 10% of the creators actually create good content that's worth watching, but the rest of them are just like finding a trend, doing the trend, and that's it.
So, you know what's the most interesting thing, though?
What's up?
The guys who do the off-the-grid videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
You're using a form of social media that tracks the shit out of you.
And you're off the grid.
And you want to be off the grid. You are an oxymoron.
The only way that would really work is if we had like my cameras, we shot like video of us being off the grid, and then we took the videos and edited them somewhere else and then like showed them.
Yeah, exactly.
But not like,
look at me. I've got a TikTok channel. I'm off the grid.
I'm off the grid. He accidentally goes to the left a little bit too much, and you see like a couple of guys eating donuts.
A parking lot. Yeah. Turns out he just does all of these in like the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, off the grid.
You hear some honking. You hear some traffic in the background. Oh, it sounds like a deer.
Yeah, Dawsonville's funny, dude. If we ever go to Dawsonville together, like the place I grew up, there's at the Walmart there in Dawsonville, you will go to the back parking lot where nobody really parks because it's like so far away because people are too fat.
Yeah.
And you'll see like RVs just parked there, and you'll think, and what you find out later is that these RVs are just that's where they sleep for the night.
Yeah, a smart move though.
Oh, I know. Like they're near food.
Yeah, they're near a good shitter.
Yep.
Or a semi-working one.
Yep. And then they go over to the drain, like the sewer drain. They empty out their shitter, and then they look over and they're like, "Oh, the shitter's full."
I love that scene so much.
Yeah.
Shitter's full. Dude, what's amazing though is that everybody like tries to, like, I bet you right now though, like going back to the whole TikTok thing and the outdoorsmen, like the off the grid guys. It's like if someone was to invade, like if someone just needed to find this guy for any reason, he gets like found within like an hour. How did you find me? You're using TikTok, dude. TikTok, you snitched on me.
You snitched on me, boy.
Shoots his phone.
Piece of shit.
Dude, like, I don't know. It's just, what I find is interesting, though, is that TikTok, like in the documentary was saying, like, really rewards degeneracy. Like, we thought mediocrity was already a problem. But flat out being a degenerate gets rewarded on TikTok. Mm-hmm. I mean, shit. If we made that video when I got mad at the guy at the grocery store, that probably would have gone somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink this maple syrup. How about you don't do that? How about you shut the fuck up,
bitch?
Fucking Trader Joe's. I bet Trader Joe's has a fucking TikTok.
Pretty sure it does.
Actually, I'm pretty sure most things have a TikTok these days.
Every business has a TikTok, and it's kind of like you could make people a Walmart. Like people at Walmart's never going to get old. It's just going to go to different platforms.
Yeah, people of Walmart.
Yeah, people of Walmart.
That's a funny website.
I'm glad that exists for our amusement.
It's all good. All good.
All good in this hood. But what do you think? Do you think if we just abandon the TikTok altogether, might just be right?
I don't know if they would do that. The thing is, it's almost like it's too big to fail at this point. Like, I just don't understand how it could ever, like, not be here. Because, like, I'm looking at it right now, like, there's just so many people on here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and they're dancing and then showing them and the girls.
Well, I mean, like, it's cool when the hot girls are on it twerking, but it's, like, another story when the ugly ones are.
Oh.
Or, you know what they're doing? Like, remember all those videos we were making fun of?
Yeah.
Where it was the everyone making everything a sexuality, basically. A bunch of blue-haired white women who got bored with their life just saying, like, well, sometimes I'm in the mood, and sometimes I'm not in the mood, so now I'm allosexual.
Yeah, I saw, there's a guy I watch on YouTube. He pretty much addresses stuff like this, but there was one he was looking at recently, and the girl was like, this is a pronoun for people who just want to be a part of the group, and they're anxious because they don't have a pronoun. And you just see the guy in the video. He's just kind of like it's just like, God, dude, they're not even trying at this point. They're openly admitting they're just making it up at this point. You know.
But you know what's funny is that they're so mentally ill that they're convinced it's real.
Yeah, he's just kind of like. Just the look on his face just says it all, you know?
But you know what's funny is that this only happens because there's TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, if these people didn't have TikTok, they couldn't make a YouTube page that would just keep that around.
I believe that.
Like, they'd actually have to make real content, but because there's a TikTok out there, there's TikTok is like the avenue that they can go about it. They're just like, oh, I feel so oppressed today. What am I?
What am I today?
What am I? Should I maybe go to a doctor and get my mental issues like really addressed? Or should I just make more shit up? I don't know.
I would make more shit up.
Making more shit up is definitely the right answer.
Make it up. Just make it up.
Well, like, you just have to imagine the mind of somebody. Like, it must be scattered as fucking hell in there.
I don't get it. Like, I could understand there being some pronouns that make sense, but like when people take it too far and it just doesn't make sense anymore, you know?
Well, that's the problem with non-binary. Like, a lot of people who consider themselves non-binary make up like weird pronouns that just don't make sense. It's like it's not like somebody who's trans asking you to like address them by the pronouns related to their new gender.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that makes perfect sense. It's like, okay, you're Fred, now you're not Fred.
Not Fred. Hello, not Fred.
Hello, she Fred.
Mm-hmm.
But you get what I'm saying, like, right? It's like you've got a friend somewhere out there who's transitioning, and it's like you just address them by like he or she, and that's good rest of the day. It's not like somebody's like, I need you to say I'm Zer or Zum or.
What does that mean, Zer?
I have like this is the problem is I can go on TikTok and probably find it out, but I'm not going to get a TikTok.
Mm-hmm. You said Zer?
Yeah, dude. There's so many. There's like people who say I'm zombie self or I'm like living self. Like
zombie self?
Dude, I'm telling you, like this is the problem. I'm making none of this up, but it's all made up by someone else who's put it on YouTube in a compilation video. Oh, you're looking it up right now.
Zer. It's called a neo pronoun.
Whoa.
Whoa. Is a gender neutral pronoun. Okay. I just don't like maybe people our age can maybe like respect those pronouns, maybe, and that's a big if. But if they're expecting like people over the age of 40 to respect these pronouns, they're living in a goddamn fantasy world, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, right? People, my baby brother's age can't comprehend how to put that in a sentence. It's like all the white people who are trying to say like Latinx is like a thing, and all of your Hispanic friends and like all the Latinos are like, no, just no,
Leave me alone.
leave us alone, gringos.
Stop bothering us, please.
I love because somebody said Latinx to in the presence of my wife, and she just had this face of like,
What does that mean?
fuck does like she's like the fuck are you talking about?
Latinx, is that like the gender neutral term?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they start to use some of the other. Fucking Spanish is so gendered
Yeah.
that this literally breaks my mind. And I'm going to tell you right now, all right? The only people who use Latinx are white people who are woke, and Latinos who are woke who can't speak Spanish.
Oh. Okay. And the rest, like the actual like people that are from those countries are like, what?
It's like, how about no? Dude, like everybody that I know, everybody that I know who is Latino, Latinas, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. They look at that and they're just like, the fuck is going on here? Like I had a woke person argue with my friend how you could use with how you could use Spanish in the the way that Latinx requires you to. Mm-hmm. He said everything wrong, and my buddy was like about to lose his shit. He was just like, "What?" He's like you know, like what, like that Billy, like was it not Billy Madison? Mm-hmm. It was a Billy Madison where the guy's like, it's like I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Mm-hmm. He had that kind of approach to it. At the end, he was like, not at no point were you making any sense. Mm-hmm. May God have mercy on your soul. You are awarded no points.
There's no sense at all. Made no fucking sense.
Like, but honestly, that's kind of like what it is. Is like woke white people like making the rules, and then saying, "Oh, we have to help everyone who's afflicted by." Pulls out the flashcards. Comes up with a new term, a new woke term. Like, I honestly think that they have a board on the wall, and they throw the sticky dildos at it, and they're just like, okay, let's figure out who's oppressed today.
Oppression. Here's some oppression for you.
I gotta say though, the greatest thing has to be politicians on TikTok, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Trump can't get Twitter anymore.
Yeah.
Because he says ridiculous shit, right?
Yep.
But there's so many Democrats saying ridiculous shit on TikTok.
Yep. And they still get to keep their platform.
Well, you know, that's because the Chinese really love it when you destroy your own country from the inside.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, hey, you're doing it for us.
Yeah, so why stop you?
Well, think about that, right? Like, imagine believing that your freedom's going to be taken away if you get a vaccine, right? Mm. And you literally subscribe to all the platforms, especially TikTok, and just destroy all your freedom regardless. Mm-hmm. Because you have an app that knows all of your movements, everything you're thinking, and plugging it into the algorithm for you.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, one of my buddies was telling me he was that he was freaking out. He was like, I think I got mental issues, because he thought he was like getting paranoid. Then when I showed him that documentary, he was like, oh my God, this all makes sense. Mm-hmm. This actually knows what I want. And I mean, my wife does the same thing. She always says, how does TikTok know what I want? I was like, well, I sent you the documentary. You might want to watch it, because it'll go into how this shit works.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because, like you said, even Facebook does it. And didn't he go on trial a couple of times for that too, Zuckerberg?
Yeah, I did. Eating people's data. That's what they call it, eating data.
Yeah. So, maybe Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
People knew that's not how that went down.
No, you can't just cannonball right off the top bunk in a low ceiling area with very easily terrible sheets.
Very terrible sheets.
You know, no one commits suicide in that prison for decades. First guy to ever do it. Do you ever think he said first before they killed him?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just know people have talked about that till they're like blue in the face.
Yeah, but it went away. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny?
What's up?
How everything that we always thought was a conspiracy of like people like watching us turned out that it wasn't a conspiracy, it was the truth. And there's still people who like see this world unfolding for what it is, and they still say things like Alex Jones is insane.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Alex Jones may be fucking insane, but he knows who he is, right? Like he knows that not everyone's going to listen to him. But it's funnier when somebody keeps their head deeper in the sand. Like when somebody just completely ignores it.
Yep.
It's like all the crime we witness out here.
I just think Americans don't care. Most people live in their own little worlds, and they just don't really pay attention to shit. You know?
Dude, honestly, that's how it is.
And that's how it's always going to be. I think TikTok is like just a manifestation of a problem that's already been happening for a long time now, you know?
Well, dumb people reproduce faster than smart people.
Well, you gotta hand it to the Chinese, man. They knew that the American people would go for this app because this app really brings out the narcissistic tendencies in people, right?
Yeah, and the greatest thing, too, is that they made the app, like the way they constructed the app to work, like even based on the scrolling,
Yep.
like they were saying in the documentary, was all purposefully done so that you can, like...
Can't get away from it.
Yeah.
But it's also, like I said, it's narcissistic. Like, people get on there because they think they have a voice now, and they keep talking, and we're listening to people that probably shouldn't have a voice, you know?
Oh, dude, there's like like I said, it's like when we were talking about the people who are so-called experts on everything, they go to TikTok. You'll see a lot of them who are from the history department. Like they're all these guys who are quote unquote historians that get on TikTok and then they start telling you how it is, and it's all a bunch of nonsense.
Yep.
It's like stuff that I literally learned was like this is what crazy people look like.
Absolutely.
And and they're on these platforms because they know that if they say something and it sounds convincing enough and they can keep the lie going or what they consider their truth, like them discovering the truth, they can get a following. They can gain popularity. Because all these people who like to get on TikTok that aren't marketing for something bigger or aren't marketing for themselves, like because they got a brand that they're trying to bring up behind their name.
Yeah.
Most of them are just those people that you probably would have like ignored before social media. Like, like those people in high school who just like kind of hung out. Mm-hmm. You knew they weren't going anywhere. You knew they didn't have anyone. They were just weird.
Yep.
That's the kind of people that we're looking at. But now they have a platform to get out there and find the other people.
Yep. That's a good way to look at it, man. I mean, I really can't stand, I really can't stand TikTok, dude. Like, I just really wish it wasn't a thing.
But you know what's great, though, about it, too?
Yeah.
Like, to go back to the celebrities, right?
Yeah.
Celebrities are using it, like has-been celebrities. Like, the guys who should have, like, just fallen off the earth years ago are now coming back because they can get on TikTok. Like Michael Rapaport.
I don't even know who that is.
He's just some tall, fat guy.
Yeah.
He's in, trying to remember what movie he's in. He's like he's a white supremacist in a movie.
Damn.
Then he's like a cop in another movie, and then he's like a guy whose wife fucks another guy in a TV show, and he's an EMT. Yeah, just look up Michael Rapaport. I can't really. He's had the most unimpressive career in movies and television.
I think I've seen this guy before.
Probably have. But you probably also been like, oh, it's Michael Rapaport.
Man, you really know this guy.
I know the name because my brother, like, on Instagram, he'll post all of his, like, little bullshit rants he does. He's like, where people are like, can you shut the fuck up? Well, he just recently staged a video where he's, like, doing a TikTok and he gets snowballed in the head. He staged a video so that people could like it.
He was in Deep Blue Sea.
Really?
The Sixth Day.
The Sixth... What?
I think he was the villain in The Sixth Day. That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Huh. Well, wait. He was in Deep Blue Sea with Thomas Jane and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep. He was.
Who was he?
That's a good question.
Probably a guy who died. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he was also in Friends, like the TV show.
Well, Bruce Willis was also there, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. My Name is Earl.
No, I don't even remember him in My Name is Earl.
You what?
I don't even remember him in My Name is Earl. That's what I'm saying. He's like in so many things, but he's not doing anything.
Not doing shit.
But that's why he's on TikTok.
It's the only time he was on TikTok.
No, he's on TikTok a lot. Like, he's just on social media because he has to stay relevant.
That's the only way he can stay relevant.
Yeah, dude. It's like porn stars, man, who need an OnlyFans. Except I'll jerk off to that. I'm never going to jerk off to Michael Rapaport. That's a sad day in hell if I'm jerking off to Michael Rapaport.
I can see that.
You know, I've had to give myself a few sad hand jobs in my day.
But not Michael Rapaport.
No. Maybe Michael Moore. But not Michael Rapaport.
You and Michael Moore, dude.
I think if we say his name like enough times, he's like Candyman, you know?
He's not going to show up, man. He's not going to show up with a film crew.
Maybe his lawyer will. With a cease and desist order.
I don't know if he even has enough fucking...
No, he's got money.
No, I'm just saying I don't know if he has enough, like...
Patience?
Patience, yeah.
All right, you know what? We could literally post shenanigans all day of things we could do and probably get famous off of doing that shit. I think we should just give it a go. Like, just do dumb shit.
Yeah, just kind of go crazy.
Go crazy. Like, imagine we posted a night of us going to the club that one night through TikTok.
Probably would be famous by now, dude.
Probably.
We'd be TikTok famous.
Hennessy and pizza.
It's fucking gross, dude. I can't believe I ate all that food that night.
You ate a whole pizza. I had like 2 slices. And I looked over and I saw your ass like a whole pizza.
Pizza wasn't even that good, man. I think I just ate it because, like, I paid for it, you know?
I think you realize, like, through the whole thing, you're just like, damn, I just ate a whole fucking pizza. Then you bought your corn nuts.
Yeah, those corn nuts were not good either. But then again, anybody that buys corn nuts is kind of hit like a whole time low, you know?
I mean, you even bought like Miller High Life.
That's right.
Wait, it was Miller Lite.
Yeah, I remember on the way home, I was like, hey, I want to stop and get some beer, more beer. And you were like, all right, let's stop at this gas station. And I grabbed a fucking 6-pack of Tall Boys, a Miller Lite, and some corn nuts. And you're like, oh my God.
And then we witnessed more crime.
Yeah. Guy trying to steal something.
Yeah. I wasn't going to pay for it. You put it in your pocket, man.
I'm going to pay for it.
Like, you know what? Crime's bad when everybody's wearing, like, steel-plated body armor as security guards in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And the cops are stuck there, like, You got the cops with like at least they got guns and the soft armor and everything, but then everyone in the clubs has like all their security guards like decked out with like steel plated armor.
Yeah.
And like zip ties for people's hands.
Yep.
They're like, what the hell is this?
Absolutely. But that's how it is down here, though.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah. Get back to the TikTok thing. I mean, I think some of my final thoughts about that.
Yeah.
Is that TikTok is a very like, it's just. I don't know. I just really hope that people understand that, social media is very addictive, and this particular social media platform is kind of dangerous just because of our, people siphoning our data and, being able to being able to track us and stuff,
I mean, it's a national security threat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why India won't have it.
Yeah. India told them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I really want to know who's going to win in a fight,
Who, India?
China or India,
Would it be a nuclear exchange?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you, like, actually, like, I think they wouldn't go to war like that. I feel like they'd actually, like, go fight each other.
Oh, like ground troops.
Yeah.
You don't think they would nuke each other?
No, I think they want, like, I really think they'd go at it. Like, I think they would really want to go at it and see who's the winner. Officially.
I mean, they both have nuclear weapons, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, China, because China's on the Security Council.
Yeah. But does India have nuclear weapons?
Oh, yeah, they got nuclear weapons.
Okay.
They always threaten Pakistan with them.
Oh, they do? They're like, if you don't fucking shape up, nuclear weapons.
And we got nuclear weapons, and I think Pakistan also has nukes.
Yeah, a lot of countries have nukes. I mean, does North Korea have nukes?
They do.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you just let people do whatever they want.
They just develop weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, and they threaten everyone around them. Like, I could see the United States just getting really sick of and tired of, like, North Korea shit. And, like, when they attack, it's just a wall of death. Like, all the rules of the Geneva Convention just go out the window. And they're just, like, plowing their way through the whole country.
Yep. The Geneva Convention.
Made in a country that doesn't do anything. Thanks a lot, Switzerland. What are you good at? Hiding Nazi gold?
Nazi gold.
The Swiss Alps are nice, though.
Yeah, they got pretty good chocolate over there, I hear.
Yeah, but you know what else is great?
What's that?
Mexico.
Mexico? What's that?
I don't know. I would think it's like, it's the Russia of the West.
Oh, nice.
I mean, just like Russia, you could just do whatever you want, it seems. All those hard base guys just like seem to find tanks and cars everywhere that they can go to and just like start like playing around in them.
Yeah, they start shooting music videos.
Yeah. Russia's a whimsical land.
Yeah, a whimsical land of weirdness.
Hey, when you are an over-industrialized nation with excess amounts of war equipment, it's time to go for a hard base video.
Yep. They're not going to get us. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Tattoo.
Yep.
Yeah, in their music video, they're like driving like a military like truck.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that wasn't CGI. I'm pretty sure they really were driving
a
real military truck.
No. Like that's the funniest thing is like all these Russian like YouTube channels for some reason, somebody has a tank. And I'm very convinced nobody's bought the tank. They just found it and they're like, "Oh look, I'm going to take this now and make it work again."
Yeah, they do somehow.
They're like, "Oh look, it works very nice. Let me drive now." Making the Russians sound like Borat.
But yeah, just to like I said, just to like wrap up the video though. I mean the podcast.
Yeah,
we're not doing videos right now. Just be aware of TikTok. Watch out for TikTok. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this probably enjoy TikTok, but like, just be mindful of it, you know?
Just know that they're tracking you.
Yeah, they're tracking
They
you.
literally, it's literally in the terms and conditions.
Yeah. And speaking of tracking, you need to track on this. Track on the fact that you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Keep subscribing. We have witnessed more crime than we wish to.
Yep. And be sure to comment. Tell us how much you hate the fact that we don't like TikTok.
You know, hate us if we have to.
And give us a thumbs down if you really want to. You know, helps the algorithm, you know?
Somebody, if you guys start hating us, you haven't started paying us, so
Yeah,
somewhere.
Hey, love us or hate us, the underdog is not on top. You know,
Yeah, we still ain't getting paid
Yeah,
because you
so-
assholes. You know, we're gonna start.
still haven't bought anything from that merch store. You know, at www.dumbcoolweird.com. You still haven't like gone on and looked at our other avenues for our podcast.
Yeah. Oh, fucking dumbcoolweird.com forever. Fucking Rick and Morty. But you know what time it is, Atlanta. It's time to stay sexy.
Yeah, and quit doing TikTok so goddamn much. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Dumb, Cool, and Weird podcast with Wes and Nick. If you want to check out more of our stuff, go to www.dumbcoolweird.com. You'll find our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon link if you want to support us. Also, be sure to check out our merch store. And if you're interested in being on our podcast, you can find a link on our website so you can reach out to us and tell us if you want to talk to us about something that's really weird, dumb, or cool. We'd be glad to hear from you. Hope you will stay tuned for the next weird ass episodes we got. Thank you.